All right, Shalom. When I start off this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect. All right, and this lesson is pretty much going into, well, as you see the title, we're at the door of the MOTB being presented here in Babylon the Great, aka America. All right. As you see, as you saw this past week, actually the past few weeks, all right, banks been failing, all right, and this is their solution, all right, with their FedNow app, which is set to be launched in, I believe, July. All right, they're launching it in July. All right, and this is pretty much going to go into it. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Shai is getting ready to judge this place for all the wickedness that it has done, and it's put these Edomites into captivity. All right. It says Federal Reserve planning to launch its own payments system, and here's what it means for you. All right. And there's no healing for this place. All right, because these people are expecting the Federal Reserve to do something about it, about these banks falling, and this is their solution. This is the solution. All right, I believe they said that they're not going to bail the banks out anymore. All right, because they want this current system to fall so that they can set up their new system. All right, where they will be the ones who you do your transactions with, and it's all gonna be on that MOTB, that that grain of rice. All right, which we know to be the MOTB. All right. This is all right. It says it can take days to transfer money or make payments from your bank account, even as apps like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle make such transactions nearly instantly. That's because the federal government has no digital payments system for the entire banking system to utilize in real time. But that's about to change. All right, it's all about convenience. That's how they're going to get a lot of our people. Actually, majority of these Americans, all right, including our people, all right, us Israelites, they're going to get a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. It says, according to Forbes, and again, this is going to be their solution for the banks falling, this current system falling. All right, they're gonna they create the problem, and they bring in a solution, which is going to be that MOTB. All right, and this is the start of it. All right, we're seeing the current fall of this current system. All right, we're seeing the fall of this current system. All right, the dollar is getting ready to be done away with. All right, so no more hiding cash under your mattress, and no more having it in bank and piggy banks and all that nonsense. No more having none of that. No more having money on your person. All right, it's going to be on that device. and pretty much they're going to be able to track everything that that you do with it. All right. It says according to Forbes, the Federal Reserve plans to launch its own real-time payment system called the FedNow service. FedNow. All right. It says this summer. All right. So, get ready. All right. Get ready for you know, this current system to be done away with. All right. You see people are doing bank runs. All right. Uh, it says it says, and those bank runs aren't going to do anything because, ultimately, uh, ultimately, once this dollar crash is going to become useless anyway. All right. So even the money that you have on you is going to be worthless. All right. Money that you don't have in the bank, that's going to be worthless. All right. You're not even going to be able to buy toilet paper with it. All right. It says, though FedNow is years behind tech-based private sector competitors, it will be a game changer for transactions in the U.S. It will be the first and only digital instant payment system that is both created and backed by the government. As a result, many banks will see it as a larger, safer system, able to transfer money faster for consumers and businesses. All right. It says FedNow will enable all banks, any bank in the United States, not just the big ones, to offer instantly available funds in real-time payments to their customers, said Fed Chair uh, Jerome Powell before the House Financial Service Committees on March 8th. That's a great thing. FedNow is the first government-created system for for financial institutions to send and receive funds almost instantly. Ideally, FedNow would ensure you no longer have to wait a few business days or abide your time over the holidays or weekends to receive your money. All right, because even on uh, uh, things like uh, Cash App, all right, you have to wait a few days, or if you want an instant, you had to pay the tax, all right, a fee, all right. But with this, you're not gonna have to, all right. And that's how this is one of the many things that they're gonna get people with, all right. All this convenience, all right. It says this means you can make payments with. So this means you can make payments. Your mortgage, for example, ideally within seconds. It says you could opt to send funds on the due date rather than having to plan several days out for an online payment to clear, or up to a week for a check to be processed. For business owners too, this means faster and smoother operations. They will be able to send and receive invoice payments, for instance, in real time online. FedNow acts as the clearing service for financial institutions transactions, so they can provide immediate end-to-end payments to customers. The key difference between this service, and the Fed's current system is that FedNow will be online 24/7, processing transactions in real time. All right, so you know if you want transactions and you know all that, you don't have to wait all the way to the morning and whatnot to uh to do it. You know, if you want to make a transaction at night, you know, you won't have to wait. You know, because some banks, you know, you have to wait the next morning. You know, you can't take money out or do anything with it until you have a certain time where you're not able to do that. But with this, that's not, it's a 24/7 thing. All right. And again, they want to get people with the convenience. All right. It says the FedNow service is open to more than 10,000 financial institutions that operate within the Fed's network. Private money transfer apps like Venmo and Cash App are not a part of that system. That one reason that's one reason it takes a few days for you to transfer from these apps to your bank account. The bank has to clear the funds. Financial institutions participate in FedNow can opt into several different services within the system. So basically, you're going to be banking with directly with the Federal Reserve itself. All right. It says financial institutions participating in FedNow can opt into several different services within the system, including sending funds back and forth across financial institutions, or choosing choosing to only receive funds. They can also opt into settlements, service transfers, and high dollar limit credit transactions called liquidity management transfers. All right, so it's here. The Federal Reserve getting ready to launch their new app. All right, their new service. All right, and we know what this is leading to. All right, it's there's no there's no such thing as a coincidence, but uh, you see how these banks are falling, and all of a sudden, they announced this, which this was announced, I believe, last year. The FedNow app, or at least a couple years ago, I believe, and now they're getting ready to launch it. All right, because they're taking they're bringing down this current system, with the the current banking system, and they're gonna set this up. All right, they already have it ready to go. They're just getting ready to release it in the summer, I believe in July. So we're here. We're here for our this means our captivity is almost up. Because Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to let them only get but so far, and then he's going to get them while he's eating. All right, while he's about to fill his belly. All right. Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to once Esau is almost done feeling his belly, all right, that's when the Lord is gonna strike. You know, once Esau feels like he almost has everybody MOTB'd, all right, that's you know, that's when he's gonna strike. You know, so this is the beginning of that process of MOTB getting ready to be implemented. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Rachak double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and teachers unto the elect. Shalom.